Hello, sixth grade. So, welcome to week number 6. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to learn about your project this week. So, your project this week is called Energy Sources Presentation. So, yes, you will be creating a presentation of some sort. And we really want you guys to dig into this project because there's a lot of cool things to learn about the materials that we use to energize and to provide energy to our electric grid and all the processes we use every day here in the United States and around the world. So what are you going to be doing? What will you create? So you will create a Google Slides presentation about an energy source of your choice, and we'll give you a list of sources to choose from. The slideshow must include accurate information, pictures, and creative displays. So we really want to see your creative side and your presentation creating skills. Now, do you have to create a Google slide? No. You may create something other than slides, such as a vlog. You can make a YouTube video with little graphics popping up while you're talking. You could create a physical poster, take a picture of it, add it to the Schoology submission. You could create an Adobe Spark video if you know how to do that. Or honestly, anything else that gets us your information. Make sure to check with us if you're doing something way out, if you're making like a claymation kind of thing or something like that. I don't know. Make sure you double check with us that it's okay first. But we certainly don't want to limit your creativity. You can use something other than Google Slides. So that's what you're going to be creating. And what are your choices? So you're going to have a variety of choices from this for this week. So you could do it on coal. You could do it on hydropower. So that's water. You could do it on wind energy. You could do it on solar energy. Or you could do it on biomass energy. So those are your 5 different choices. Now let's say you have no clue about any of those. That's okay. You're going to be learning about each one this week. Each day is going to be devoted to something different. And we'll go over that in just a second. But you have to choose one. Now, if you want to choose something other than these 5, run it by us because yes, there are other ones. And we're not going to limit you to these choices. But these 5 are definitely a good starting point. Now, once you choose what source of energy you're going to use, then you will need to start creating your slideshow. So this is what you need to include. So the first slide needs to be a title page, nice graphics, what are you talking about, your name, all that. Then the next 2 slides, it could be more than that, should describe your energy source. So what is it? Where does it come from? How do we use it? What does it look like? There's lots of different questions that you can answer. Describe to us what this energy source is. Pretend we don't know anything about it. Slide 4, what are the benefits of using this energy source? How does it benefit us as humans? Slide 5, what are the problems that come with using this source? Every energy has its pros and cons. You need to be able to give us both of those. And finally, slide number 6 should be, will we use more of it in the future or less of it in the future? That could be based on research. It could also involve a little bit of your opinion, but tell us what you think. Will we use more of it or less of it in the future and why? As a bonus, if you want to include what kind of changes or advancements might we see happen with this energy source in the future, like things being invented to use this energy in a different way, you can add that as well. Now, you're probably wondering, let's give an example real quick. So let's say a student handed us this. What is coal? And on their slide, they put a rock found in the ground. It is black. You brown it. Should be burned, but they didn't check. An autocorrect changed it to brown, but they just didn't even notice. If you hand us this as your final project, we're going to go, what is this? Right? Because there's no pictures, there's no details, you told us 3 things, I have a 6-month son. I think he could have made something like this. We've seen you create things that that can go above and beyond this, and be creatively displayed, and not just the bare minimum. So really push yourself to create a slide that's full of good information and also pictures and visuals. Don't make us look like this guy, right? Don't make him look like that. All right. Now you're probably wondering, how am I going to research my energy sources? The nice thing is, guys, we give you all the research. You could create a great presentation by all the research we give you throughout the week. This video of me talking, a screencast of Schoology, is going to show you where you're going to find your research this week.
Here's the week 6 folder, and today obviously you are in day 24 where we're introducing you to the topic, and then you'll see we're going to go into fossil fuels and specifically coal. Okay, but here's how we set up the information for you this week. Let's say, there's 5 different choices. So let's say you would like to do hydropower. Well, you would click through the folders until you find the hydropower information. And then you'll see that everybody, whether you're doing hydropower or not, is going to go through at least these 3 things. They're going to click on these 2 videos, learn a little bit about hydropower, and then do the assessment for understanding. But if you want to do hydropower for your presentation, you click on this folder, and it gives you even more information. We'll have the expectations up here again in case you forget, and then we'll have some great information for you to read. This is going to be your main source of information, and then some additional videos. Can you go and do other research on your own? Yeah. Do you have to? No. We give you a lot of information here that could make a stellar, amazing project. Okay? So again, you can skip ahead to the day that you want to, to find the resource that you want to use. But eventually, everyone's going to learn about all 5. It's just you need to click the folder to get the additional information in order to create your project.
Thank you, Mr. Buckwater. So hopefully that made sense to you. If not, you can rewatch this video, or you can go to Schoology and it might make a little more sense. But basically, every day has a different resource. And if you want to do the resource that we talk about that day, you click the folder to get more information. Okay, so you're going to be learning about all 5, but whichever one you want to go deeper in, click that folder. If you have questions, you can feel free to email us. Now, moving along, last thing here is a pulse check. So after this presentation, are you code green? Do you totally get what we're doing for this project, and you're going to turn into something stellar that goes above and beyond our expectations? Are you code yellow, where you're a little confused about how you're supposed to put this together, and you have a question or two, but you're really close? Or are you in code red, where you're like, what are we learning about again? I have no idea what we're doing. If you're in yellow and red, contact us, right? Email us. Let us know your problems, because we can help. Okay. We really want to see something great. So instead of scrapping something together and maybe not giving us what we want, reach out to us, and we'll help you get on the right track. Okay. Thanks, everybody.